Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We're up to level 27 and we've just completed an act of bounties. So I've brought us to act 1 so that we can carry on running through bounties because they're a reasonable way of progressing our characters. We need to get more of the recipes so that we can craft better equipment, etc, etc, etc. So there's very good reason for us to be doing this at the moment. We're going to start off by going to kill the Skeleton King because who doesn't love a boss fight? I certainly do. And with a little bit of extra gearing that we did, we should be a bit more survivable than we were. We're not doing a huge amount more damage, but we should be keeping pace with the mobs at least. Keep everyone blinded, keep everyone having trouble. That's actually quite painful. Let's not be right in the middle of that. And this is where our incredibly high life regen comes in handy. Yeah, that is quite painful actually. Let's get this guy popped. We need more resistances. I'm not going to switch the mantra of resistance though. I like having the instant heal. And it is pretty much an instant heal. If I just mouse over it properly. So the active, it gives us shield for 3 seconds. And that instantly will allow our healing to just take effect. Also, because we're getting health when we spend spirit, we do get, once again, just from popping it, we spend 50 spirit, we get a little bit of healing right then and there. So it's a good combination to have if you're a little bit worried about survivability. 18.1k. Certainly feels like our damage level is a bit higher than it was. Yeah, something something warmth of light, something something tomb. Pop, pop, pop. Find someone nice and central and make them explode. Generally, it's a pretty good rule for any character class, not just the monk. Although, if you want king at making people explode, that would probably be the mage. Spinning flame kick for lashing tail kick. I don't think we go back to that. I'm pretty happy with what we've got going with exploding palm. Although I do want to switch over to cyclone strike at some point. As fun as this is more of a leveling plan than a grandmaster plan. Although you can do an exploding palm pet build, still using inners. I'm not sure exactly how it would work out. I might have a look at that, come to think of it, and see if it's something that we want to dabble with. But there's a couple of different ways that you can do inners as a build. The one I was talking about with Cyclone Strike is using you to tag the mobs so that your allies do a ton more damage to them. Okay, well, blinding him is fun and everything, but he's got a lot of health. 466,000. Still, there's no reason to not keep him blinded, so let's just keep everything pummeled on him. One exploding palm and then just walk away. Okay, he is about a third dead at the moment. Please stop hitting me like that. Now if we're getting health for every single bit of spirit we spend, that means also exploding palm heals us, which is awesome. I'm not sure if your charm does quite what you want it to. Big boom. 164,000 is less than half health. And blind once again. Now, obviously, the more you use your crowd control effects, the less effective they are. But if you give it a bit of time and stagger them out throughout the fight, they can be so situationally useful. And that was a pretty hefty explosion. Let's open up all of our looty bits. Did we get anything interesting there? Not really. That's quite nice. I do like the stuff we've got going on with our current one at the moment, though. Getting life per spirit spent is very useful for us. A mighty belt. It's just so useless for me at the moment. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're going to move on to the besieged farm, I think. And once again, it was 7 minutes for the first bounty. Not actually far for us to go, so let's kill a couple more of these. I don't know what killed this creature. Please excuse the terrible accents. I mean, the voice acting itself is bad enough that you can blame that, not me. Oh no, you don't. You're going blind. Job done. Hey, and look. I get some dudes who are going to vanish after a while. How long do they last? For 10 seconds. And then they're gone. What a complete waste of time. Okay. Well, that's his place looted. Let's go kill John Gorham Coffin. Again, I mean, this is what we did just a couple of episodes ago. This time it should be a fair bit easier. We didn't exactly struggle with it, but right at the start of the game, until you actually get your... Until you find your feet with the character and the skills you're going to use for progression, it's always a bit like, That's so funny with the slow time going off there. Missile dampening is a funny skill. Our regen is keeping up with this. I'm very impressed. It's about the level I want my regen to be. Right, that's 24 mobs gone. This is not going to be a particularly long bounty again. Pop. Even the little crawling dudes on the floor will explode after they've been punched in the chest. Okay. How much further? It's not too much further in. I mean, the crits themselves aren't massive. A vicious strike indeed. Got us like 20 kills instantly. Getting Gundo gear really early on is definitely going to help our overall leveling speed. Nope, he did that to us beforehand. That, on the other hand, that was all us. Okay. 3 down already. Jeez, we are going really quickly. Logrut is next. Okay, let's hurry on in. It's actually right here. Okay. Wasn't expecting to run into him right out the bat, but that's perfectly fine. Let's not stand directly on that, though. I love it when nearby mobs end up helping you kill big bosses. Such a fun strategy. Okay, we've got 150 dudes to kill. So we best get to it. That is something that annoys me about really, really slow weapons, is your person doesn't always walk close enough to account for the length of their swing. And when I say the length, I mean the time duration it takes. So by the time they've finished swinging, the bad guys have moved away. Like, you only ever get into minimum range, and missing because of a situation like that is a bit like, ugh. Okay, what are we going to do here? Let's go for determination for the moment. Oh, 6th sense. Now let's go survivability. And for our follower skill, mass control. Mass control is so much fun. Turn everyone into chickens. It is a good day when that happens. Where is everyone? We do need to actually like fight mobs if we're going to complete this bounty. You. Okay, 39. I love those chains when they go off. It makes such a huge difference. It's like, well, we could stand around and punch them for a bit, or... Yeah, there must be a restriction on the range that it can apply Exploding Palm. There's other gear that works really well together with it as well, but starting off at least with Gundo gear is a big... Let's make everyone blind. Stop moving me around. There we go. Shielding is annoying, but if we get them all killed, right. Now it's just down to the Vortex dude, who's a pain, but manageable by himself. There's a good number of elite mobs in this area. I like it. Definitely adds to the challenge. Did not mean to double dash there, but we'll make it work. Right, blind him again. He's a blind chicken. We're doing so much crowd control to him that it's almost certainly going to have no effect on him now. Okay, let's not stand directly in the middle of that. Let's instead grab our winnings and carry on. Weapon rack. A Skiver. Or Skeever, depending on how you pronounce it. Everyone coming close. I have a story to tell you about an exploding chicken. 106. What is this place? Oh, the Lyceum. That's one of the rare spawns, I believe. It's a shame you can't see the status effects on the chickens. It's hard to know whether exploding palms have been successfully applied or if they made it far enough away that it'll do nothing. I mean, you can watch their health gradually ticking down. That's the other way. Pop. Not many to go now. Just 19. This bounty set is taking longer though, just by the nature of how many we've got to kill. Nope, that was getting quite painful. Kill the tree. The tree with the massive poison things that go underneath it. Cool, bounty complete. And a level 31 and a bit. Right, we've only got one more bounty to do, so let's head on straight and go kill Captain Cage. And 75 mobs. 75 isn't too bad, especially when it's mostly skeletons and things. Well, that's like half of them done already. "42 kills. 43 kills. Well, 44 technically, because we killed one right at the start, which didn't count for the massive amounts of kill streak. But it is not massively challenging in here. Seems like a sensible way of doing it, you know, get everyone dying at the same time. Does he just block the exploding palm explosion? That's so cheeky. Right. Cage is gone. That wasn't too bad in the end. It's just so easy to get in the middle of them and get them all exploding. I will go back to town in a moment. I just need to kill a few more. Okay, imp's done. Now we go back. And that filled up our inventory. How perfect. Okay, let's check, see if we're going to use any of these. Yes, I'm going to use that. We lose a little bit of regen for it, but it's worth it for... yeah, we're going to use that. Oh no, we'll use this one instead. "71 life per second is too much to just ignore. That will swap over to Wizard's Wand. Now we're gonna salvage everything else up, and then we'll talk and get our reward. So gone, gone, gone. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Hey, Born's Defiance. And another amulet. It's another golden gorget. That's kind of funny. Okay, so Born's, Unending, Quick Draw, the Wedge, Pentagrasps. Now, Born stuff is level 21. We have out-leveled this. So it's not really worth us doing it for this character. It's a bit of a shame. We'll actually... Do we want to give you a golden gorget as well? In fact, this golden gorget is better than mine. Slightly. We'll give you this. It'll help a little bit, I'm sure. Yeah, just keep pumping your dexterity as much as you can. So the golden gorget, we're probably not going to bother putting that one in the cube. At least, seeing as we have another one that we're still wearing, that makes perfect sense. We will put that in for extra dexterity though. And let's have a look. Level 32. What can we make? We could switch to two weapons if there's level 32 one-handed stuff. Or we could just upgrade our sword again and get another massive giant slow sword. Which is what we're going to do. Which means, lady, you get an upgrade and Crushbane gets salvaged. Okay, let's drop these various gems off. And before we finish this episode, as part of the season journey, we need to complete a Nephalem Rift, socket 5 gems into our gear, and kill some bosses. We may as well do a Rift now because we've still got a couple of minutes. So let's start one up and see how we get on. Now, of course, there's no time limit on Rifts, so we can take as long or as little time as we need. So good when things go off like that. Let's stand out of the frozen for a moment. Hopefully it won't take more than 5 or so minutes though, otherwise I've massively misjudged where we are with just general survivability, tankiness, damage output, all those things. You know, stuff that's actually useful for completing a Rift. Don't really care about these guys. Let's find another pack. Could have grabbed the shield pylon. Not really in danger of dying, so... And this is going to be famous last words if immediately I get overwhelmed by stuff. Let's sincerely hope that that does not happen. Let's not stand immediately on those. He says, immediately standing on them again. I'm going to go back for that shield pylon. I know I said we didn't really need it, but at the same time, that's a lot of lightning that was going on there. Better safe than sorry. I'm not ashamed to say when retreat is the sensible option. Also, protect us from all these damn frozens. There we go. One helps us kill the next, helps us kill the next, helps us kill the next. Yeah, frozen packs can eat my shorts. Stomp, stomp. Still got our shield for a bit. And there it goes. Ow. That was really painful. Definitely don't want to get hit by any of those big ones. Okay. Man, once we start our attack animation, not being able to dodge out of it is such a pain. Literally. When he swings that thing, it hits us in the face. It hurts so badly. Yellow pack and blues up there. Man, I need to be able to dodge out of that so much faster. There we go. Big explosion. That makes the entire fight a lot more manageable. Ooh, I'll take that, Diabo. Thank you very much. This is going to be awesome. Level 33. What have we got? The paddle. Slap. Increases way of the 100 Fists damage as well. I'm going to love this. I really hope it makes a super slap noise. That is so cool. Pop, pop. Go for the weak ones, make them explode. Dink, 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 dink. That's so funny. So many Frozens. No. Those that have watched me before know that there are a couple of things I really hate, and one of them is being moved against my will. I so do not like it. We are getting lots of levels from this rift. Pop, pop, pop. Although I will say it is going on a bit longer than I anticipated. So apologies, this episode is going to run over the half hour. We're doing alright though, we're at 67%. We're not shying away from fights, we're not having to retreat. Stop moving me! Gundo gear is such an awesome thing. I love it so much. And the tactic of targeting the weakest member? Such a good move. Because once they explode, the next weakest one will probably explode, and then they'll explode, and so on and so forth. And you end up with those wonderful explosion chains that just kill everyone at the same time. And eventually we'll be doing more damage because we'll switch across to Impending Doom. Which we may be able to do already, actually. I should probably check what level we get that at. .36, so 2 more levels. Now the thing about Impending Doom is it means we will need to focus on the one that we've hurt. But that's just a minor change in our gameplay, because pretty much at the moment we already do. Sometimes we fire and let them bleed out, but normally we're like right in there going hammer, 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 hammer. In with the chicken fight. There we go. Rift Guardian time. Okay, it's Raziel. Let's bring him down here. He's only got 701,000 health, so not that much more than Skeleton King had. Keep that exploding palm on him and keep his health shooting down. I love watching it go da-da-da-da-da-da with each of the punches. At this level you can really like appreciate it because it's not like you're dealing with billions and billions of damage. It's small enough numbers that you can actually see the difference. Okay, 130 to go. Job done. Now we're not going to get any legendary gems or anything like that. We are way too low level, only level 34, but still, it was needed for our season journey, so better to do it now than just leave it hanging over us. And that took us to level 35. I think that's a very good point for me to finish that episode. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this and are continuing to enjoy this. We are, of course, going to be running throughout the entire season with our monk, and hopefully at some point my brother will be able to join us with a wizard character. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so now, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Although, as a hint, it's probably Monday to Friday in the mornings. There'll be a new episode, at least for the foreseeable future. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon for another episode of Diablo 3.